Hey everybody, Joe Zero here. Today I thought we'd do something a little weird and unique and fun. Like this Lightning McQueen. Found this the other day at the Getting Place. It's the original Lightning McQueen from the CARS movie. There's a million variants of them, and I like to collect them. But I saw something recently in a Whatnot show, and I said, you know what? I gotta try this out. So, crack it open here. See what we got. The classic McQueen. Number 95 for Rusty's bumper ointment. I like McQueen because he always seems happy, you know? Riding on a nice set of Lightyear tires. This would be a Thailand variant. There's a way to tell by that code, but when it was made, but that's not for me. I'm not into stamping and weird variations. Just like to collect a few here and there. Like this one here. It's also looks to be a regular Lightning McQueen. I think it's a China variant, however. So anyway, that. What we're going to do is take this Monster Jam with the red wheels and make a Lightning McQueen monster truck. Yeah. Saw somebody on a Whatnot show made some customs like this, and I said, I bet I could make one myself. So that's the plan. Let's get busy. Now I'm going to take this Monster Jam, just open it up here and get to it and see what we got to work with, but it's custom. You can do it. Cardboard and plastic, man. Jeez. Alrighty there. Monster Mutt. Yeah, you know about the dog. I'm not sure, but hey, aren't those wheels red? Had a dog tag. Should be held together with a screw. That's the nice thing about the Monster Jams. It's usually a screw, not rivets like the Hot Wheels monster trucks. So, wrong tool. Get the right thing. Need the screwdriver. And yeah, just unscrew this thing right here. And there you go. Now we got the undercarriage to work with. Detail the pipes and the shocks. Put that base on here, something like that, and see what we'll get. Alrighty then. Gonna drill this thing apart. I got a 1/64th bit. Just gonna go in there and drill out that center, and then I'll go back with a slightly larger bit. So hang in there. Clean off that little excess right there. And repeat as necessary. McQueen. Yeah. Now we go in with a larger 5/64th bit. And I'll just continue to drill it on out. Just want to get it enough to get that post drilled out. And then a little bit more. That seems to have done it. Got both sides. And now we can crack it open. And there's the base with the wheels. And some manner of eye and window plate. So back to the task at hand. We got it all drilled apart. Like I said, there's the base. Some really nice Lightyear tires, okay? Put that off to the side. Save that for a later project. I'll take this little windshield piece out and test the fit. Like that. And yeah. Seems to marry up pretty good. So, I like how this is working out. So far, so good. Lightning McQueen monster truck. Oh boy. Now put that back in there and see what it looks like. Because I don't know why I didn't do it the first time, but it's a little loose and flippy. So we'll see. Okay. Well, without the adequate pressure of the base, it doesn't hold the eyes quite to the roof. So I'll have to work out that. Back to the drawing board. What I did was took myself some of this Gorilla Glue clear grip, kind of like an E6000, and just kind of glued it in place. And after it's set up and dried, now we're going to test the fit again and see what that looks like. And like that. Seems to line up pretty good. piddly bit of business there, but right between those posts, and it kind of locks it in. Looking pretty good. I like it. Yeah. And something else I came up with was, those wheels and the mutts. So, whew, maybe that's for Gaslands. Alrighty then. The next step of this adventure is to try and detail the chassis. So usually these things are held in place with a little tab. You can just kind of pressure fit, and there you go. Got the black underside with the wheels. And here I'm going to paint the engine and the exhausts and all the shocks on it. So grab myself some silver paint and figure out exactly the best way to put that on there. So still working that out. So we got some detailing done. Hit all those shocks with some silver. Got the engine. And I moved the driver's cockpit. And since it was low enough, took that little piece of an engine. I'll use that for a future custom. Okay. And took the driver too. Get that out of there. Real nice and flat. That way McQueen will sit a little lower to the shocks. Look a little more realistic. Help close up that gap. And you get something like that. The time has come for the assembly portion of the activity. I've got this red air dry clay. Don't know where it came from. Well, my wife gave it to me for Christmas a few years back, but not sure where to find anything like it now. But, haven't been to the art store in a while either. So, hey, an excuse to go look at paint and buy supplies. Anyway, knead this up, and we're just going to pack it in there real good. Kind of fill in that gap like that. Smooth it down. And basically what's going to go on here, that's going to act as a filler. Get a little bit extra right there for the rear end. Pack that in there real good. I'm going to set it in place on the frame. And once this thing dries up, basically I can glue it together then. Go ahead and set it in place. Press it down on there real good. Get a nice firm fit. It's almost like taking a mold at the dentist. Yeah. But that's going to conform to the shape, and I can glue it in place at that point. What I want to do now is, while it's still kind of moist and pliable, just kind of tuck in those wheel wells, give it some uniformity, make it look like it's supposed to be this way, and yeah. That's the plan. So, steady on with it. And we got the old clays dried up. So just carefully pry it apart. And you'll see where it's got the indentations. Another curious side effect, that red clay kind of shows through the windshield. So note to self, consider this in future projects if I decide to build another one. Pretty fun, easy project. Something you can do in an afternoon with a little bit of effort. Like I say, really no stripping or anything going on right there. Just drilling apart one car and unscrewing the other. But I'm going to liberally coat it with lots of this Gorilla Glue. Then we slap it back together. Apply the appropriate amount of pressure. All right, line it up. And yeah, let it dry and off to glamour shots. And here you go. A Lightning McQueen monster truck. I love those red wheels. Far out, man. Like I said, I'd seen somebody do something similar to this, so imitation is flattery, right? Yeah, that. I've heard it said. A little light detail on the shocks and the engine. A little bit of bronze right there, just kind of give it some extra zazz. And love how it came out. Like I say, just kind of a fun, easy, weird side project. Anywho, hope you like it. Make sure you like and subscribe. And until the next one, gang, take care. Peace, love, and good happiness stuff. God bless. Kid tested, kid approved.